Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here. So let's dive into an update, pretty much just seeing what's going on out there at the moment. And from what we can see, a lot of different people, entities, people that are actually in positions of power are teaming up with validators. They're opening nodes and they're getting people to delegate with them. But the big issue with this is you don't know who these people are. Okay, this Terra C Vita thing is built by a person that I had a huge issue with. It's not a very nice person in my opinion. I can say this because it's my own opinion on him. He's not a very nice person. He bullied me out of Terra Rebels intentionally to get into the position he was in. He knew what he was doing. And now the fact they've teamed up with a validator and they're telling you, delegate with us because we're going to help you by you helping us, and delegate with us to revitalize Lunk and stuff like that. And it's just a joke because in my opinion, what are most of these people doing? I understand there's code being produced. Okay, this is being done by the dev team. Okay, what has been done for the community project wise? What projects have these people brought forward to you folks? Because I don't see any. Okay, I've worked with many different projects and I've put many different projects forward to Terra Rebels and I get the same thing back every time. I can't get hold of no one, Jay. No one will speak to me, Jay. Jay, why doesn't everybody take me seriously over there? And this is because of the simple fact is, if your idea is not liked, okay, by a certain select few of people, they just won't help you. It's as simple as that. So yes, we are getting a development side of things, but are we actually getting the marketing side of things? People say to me, why is it taking you why are you going through the Discords looking for information? This is because of the sheer fact that there's no direct line of inquiry. Okay, you can ask a question in the development chat. You'll never, ever get an answer. I've never had a proper answer from anything. There's a slow mode on it. And loads of people have the same issue. It's sort of turned into this Discord where anybody can say whatever they want. It doesn't matter who you are, what you know, what you've provided to the community or the people. It doesn't matter, because if these people inside there don't like what you're saying or what you're doing or anything like that, you're just going to get jumped on immediately, and it sucks. Like, I can't get any information out of Terra Rebels without going through millions upon millions of repeated questions, people talking about stuff they don't even have a Scooby about, and all of these ideas to repeg USTC is just not the time. It's just not the time. We can't even run yet, and we're trying. We can't even walk. We're limping, and we're trying to run, and it sucks. It sucks to see people abusing their power. It sucks to see people trying to push things that don't need to be pushed right now, and it just totally sucks to have seen this whole blocks until new validators to stop new people creating validators, and it's just being jumped over anyway. So what's the point? Why is HCC playing the good book, waiting, being a good boy, and getting shunned at every turn? And the funniest thing is, I can't even, I just find it hilarious to see all these things happening. And we really do play it by the book here. We provide you with so many different means of information, and one of these is our projects tab. And on this projects tabs, we've put people on here who are not even a project, like Vegas. It's not a project. Okay, created proposition 3568. Yes, awesome. Are we getting on it on all exchanges? Yes, but only on buy and withdrawals and deposits. Now, a lot of people moan at me and say, Jay, you need to do something about this. But what I say to you is go moan at Vegas, because he's the one talking to all of these people supposedly. So he's the one who sort of said, well, yeah, guys, withdrawals and deposits are okay. So honestly, if you've got an issue, I would go lay it on him, because he's the guy who's doing all of this, not me. As to why he's on the projects list, it's a bit contradictory because he doesn't really have a project. He hasn't really provided any projects other than, Deploy Starship, which was dropped on me, and Metagloria, which was also dropped on me. I've always done all of the work to help these projects. I created the website with the developer, and we've done so much. We're currently in the start of replicating Stake ID, because we know Stake ID is down, and we know it's a huge useful tool for people to see what validators have voted and how they voted. And it was just a very useful tool. It keeps saying it's coming back soon, it's coming back soon, it's coming back soon. But we've had enough. We're just going to reproduce it ourselves. And yeah, another page will be coming soon, which is the CEX's you know, that are supporting the burn tax. And the last thing that I want to talk about with you folks is MEXC. Why do I want to talk about MEXC? Well, for the simple fact, a certain individual, not going to say his name, I say his initials, which is FM, is going around and he's attacking Metagloria. He's attacking MEXC, saying, you know, they said they're going to implement the 1.2% burn tax. They're not even burning this much. It's this much. And yeah, well done. Well done. Very good maths, fat man. Very good. Now brush up on your reading skills, please, because this actual burn event is nothing to do with the 1.2% burn tax. It's actually to do with just MEXC and Vegas collaborating. It's a time-based event which will be ending, I think, in like 14 days. So, you know, you should really read these things before you know, start going out, throwing stuff out there. And we all do this. I do it sometimes. But honestly, with something like that, it's such an easy, quick read. But he's just so quick to jump the gun, you know, jump on the FUD and stuff like that. So other than everything else that's going on, it is going swimmingly, but there is this big issue that I'm seeing, and it's more and more and more and more and more of an issue. And it's the fact that we're only getting the burns on withdrawals and deposits. People aren't happy, and do you know what? I totally get that. I actually do. I really do. And another thing I'm seeing now is like the whole waving of private parts, so to speak. You know, who's got the bigger mojo, and you know, I've burnt the most, I'm the best, we're the best. And it's like, well, hang on a minute, MEXC are not even, you know, claiming any of this, and they've already burnt 1 million coins. So, you know, it's all good, bright and well, you going around saying, you know, we're the best, we're this, we're that, we're this, we're that, sell this, sell that, buy this, buy that. But really, are you educating anybody? Who are you educating? You're not. You're trying to FOMO people in. It's as simple as that. And, you know, there's so many people out there that have so much to say, yet, you know, they're the ones calling, you know, it's like, I don't even know. It's like the most contradictory things people do. They contradict themselves quite frequently. And it's actually, I think the word for it is, it's cringe. You know, I'm like, how do people even, when someone's proper like waving it about, I'm like, how do people even see this as like, you know, it's normal. It's weird when someone starts doing stuff like this. And you know, I've never once come out and said, you know, I'm responsible for this. I did this. I did that. Everything's me, not you. I'm just here. I'm just here to help the community. I'm here to help provide, you know, the things that are missing, like Stake ID. It's missing. You guys need it. You know, we're going to provide that to you. And, you know, it makes me happy that I'm waiting the rest of these 38 long days until we can become a validator, because then people will actually look at us and say, well, they didn't cheat. You know, they actually waited the time. They didn't cheat. They didn't go around. They didn't, you know, and we tried to buy nodes. It's not like we didn't. We tried to buy 3 different nodes, but they wanted crazy money and they weren't giving us the keys. And unless someone was giving me the keys to the node, I wasn't interested. And obviously if I'd have bought the node, you know, kind of cheated, I'd explain to people why I did it, how I did it, and exactly, you know, the means to doing it. But, you know, where I'm sitting now, I feel more happy that I am going to have to wait these 38 days, 7 hours, 56 minutes until we can create a node. But the best part is my team, my development team are in the same headspace as myself. And we do everything. We never argue between ourselves. We're always working on everything. And yeah, it's going to be really good. 38 days from now, you will be able to delegate with us if you wish to do so. But what I want to start educating people is spreading your delegations out across multiple validators, not just going, you know, I'm going to delegate it all with you, Jay. What I'm saying to you is maybe if you've got 5 million, delegate 2.5 mil with me, 2.5 mil with another validator. There you go. You diversify your delegations, as simple as that. Yet it may be small, it's still diversified, okay? And this is what we kind of need to be encouraging more and more people to do. And then also educating people, you know, explaining to people by using the playlist, like the LUNACLASSIC Basics playlist, exactly how to download Terra Station, how to create a wallet. And you wouldn't believe how many people have not delegated because the simple fact they don't understand how to. I have people that I have to explain it to daily, either in text or just by using, you know, the Lunk Basics playlist. But either way, people need educating, and it's the most useful tool, I believe, in crypto for bringing new people on board. Educate them. You know, you wouldn't bring an apprentice an apprentice mechanic into, say, your garage, expect him to change tires but not teach him anything, you know? You've got to teach these people, you've got to educate people, you've got to pass your experience onto the next person and ensure that that person then is incentivized to do the same and do the same and do the same and do the same. And then eventually we just get into this big loop of people actually educating the next person that gets in, therefore, you know, wiping out the whole issue itself. So folks, have a really nice Sunday wherever you are. Beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody pretending to be me. Don't trade on emotion, trade on facts where you can. We are not financial advisors. We never give financial advice. Catch you in the next one.